Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
I'm gonna love you until you hate me.
Also, today's video is going to be a storytime video, and I've been kind of promoting this video all over my social media just because it is a very personal video and it is a very hard video for me to set. This video is going to be, like I said before, a storytime video, and the story I am going to tell you is about my experience being bullied. So I have been bullied since grade 1 till now. So that's about 11 years of bullying. And I can say that being bullied, yes, it has been very, very hard, and it has been very difficult to cope with. But I look back at all of those years of being bullied, and I actually feel really, really bad for the people who were bullying me. The main reason why people bully others is because there might be something difficult going on in their life and they can't cope with that, so they take out their anger and frustration on other people who don't deserve it. I'm going to tell you all of my stories. And there are going to be some stories which, are going to be easy for me to say, and then there are going to be some stories of which it isn't going to be easy for me to say. And I might pause a lot, but that's just because I'm trying to word what I'm saying in a way where it doesn't come off as like really, really bad, Like I'm just trying to explain it. But I'm going to start off, and I'm going to go through each grade. Now, the one thing I was going to say before was that being bullied, yes, is hard, but it also makes you stronger. For me, it made me stronger. It made me think about how something bad must have happened in their life, so they have to do this. It hurt me a lot. It does. It still does. There's still like a really big hole in my heart because of this, and I mean that's always going to be there. But like all these years of being bullied and stuff, like, God, I can say that I am a very strong human being, and I mean, I don't care what people say anymore, and being bullied actually has built up my confidence, and I know usually when people get bullied, like, it brings down, like, your self-esteem, like, confidence and stuff, but for me, it didn't. It actually kind of built it up a bit, because now I don't care what people think about me. Now, like, whenever I walk around the halls, if people stare at me and they say something back to me, I just ignore them. I'm like, whatever, you're gonna say whatever you want. Like, it's complete lies, but I mean, who cares? So I'm gonna go all the way back to when it first began. So I arrived at my elementary school, senior kindergarten, I do believe. And that year was great. Nothing happened. It was fine. Grade 1 hit. There was this kid in my class, and I'm not going to reveal his name, but there was this kid in my class. And everyone was thinking things were going on between us, and which they weren't. I'm going to be completely honest, they weren't. Now, one time I went to the bathroom, and he followed me into the bathroom. Now, the people that were bullying me, they think that I lost my virginity in grade 1. I'm here to tell you, no, I didn't. I'm still a virgin. I didn't lose my virginity in grade 1, and that's absurd of somebody to say that. And they don't even know what really happened. They just heard stories and then they made up their own stories. What really happened was that this boy and we didn't do anything. I was going to the bathroom and he walked in. I was basically naked. And then he did stuff, and I was trying to get out. Then the teachers kind of heard everything happening, and they walked in, and I hid because I was scared, you know? And they saw me naked and they saw him naked. Now, I don't think I really got suspended because of that. I was trying to explain the whole situation. They just like, whatever. But I am here to tell everyone, and I think there are some people who did bully me who are watching this video right now, that the rumors that you guys put around are not true. And I just gave you, like, not even the full story of what happened. Like, I don't know. Like, it hurt. Like, they were saying these things about me all, like, basically from grade 1 up to grade 8. Grade 7, I think it kind of stopped a little bit, but I knew there were still some things going on in grade 8. I don't know so much about it in high school now, but who knows. So let's move on to the next year. Grade 2 happened, and these rumors were still going around. People didn't want to talk to me. People didn't want to hang out with me. So I had my one friend who I hung out with the whole year. And there was something else that happened, and I was really stupid, and it's actually really, really funny. But I feel bad for the person that this happened to. I don't know why I did this, to be honest. I was a very messed up child. But there was one day where I went behind the door to, like, we were going to scare the EA or something. And then for some random reason, like, okay, I'm not even going to tell you the story. Like, I don't want to embarrass the person that I did it to. But, like, I just, yeah. So I'm just going to move on to grade 3. I don't really remember anything really happening then. Just same old rumors, same as grade 4. So, then grade 5 hit. And one of my friends back then just moved at, like, my hometown, just came to school, and she her and I were hanging out at the end of the day recess, and this boy comes up to me and says, would you date me? And I said no. And I'm like, I'm going to go back to my friend now. But he ran back to his friends saying that I said yes. And I don't even know, like, I should have just walked away. When he asked me that question, then this stuff wouldn't have happened, but he ran back to his friends saying yes, and I was really upset about that. So I ran up to him and I started yelling at him, and I said, you know that isn't true. I said, no, you shouldn't be lying, etc., etc. And I remember going home that day crying to my parents, telling them what happened, and then I cried myself to sleep that night. Grade 6 happened, and that year everything was okay, kind of. There were still the rumors. All the rumors that were going around happening every year, just so you know. Then grade 7 happened, and these rumors escalated, and it got to the point where I didn't want to go to school. And so I went to the principal. I told the principal what was going on, and the principal talked to the people that were saying this stuff. And the principal explained what they're saying is hurtful and isn't true. So there we go. Grade 8 happened. Nothing really happened that year. There was a lot of drama going on. So I kind of just, like, stayed out of that, even though, like, back then I used to be, like, wanting to be in the drama, but I don't even want to anymore. Then the summer happened, and I guess some of us changed, some of us didn't. Then grade 9 came, and everything was fine that year. I had a few friends at the beginning of the year, but then we kind of, like, split off into different groups by second semester. So that was okay, but I made new friends, so it was alright. Then 10th grade started, and everything was going great. There was this new kid at the school, and I had such a massive crush on him. Him and I kind of went out, and the thing is he's from Spain, so we really couldn't date and stuff. So him and I, like, ended it after a month, which is kind of, like, upsetting. Like, I still really, like, miss him and stuff. He moved, so I'm really sad about that. Anyways, so yeah, and then things kind of started changing around in our friend group, I guess. I don't even really remember that much of why, like, some of us just, like, ended our friendships with each other, so I don't really know, and I don't really understand that whole thing. That year, I know I did some things which probably hurt people, and to those who I hurt, and I don't know if you guys are watching this, but I am sorry for last year, and I never ever thought that things would end up that badly. Second semester in grade 10 hit, and I didn't really know what was going on, but I have this one friend, and he's actually, it's Bennett, and I mentioned him in a few other videos, but him and I were like, we would, like, be cool for a week, and then we would fight a week later and stuff. It was, like, things like that, and that really, like, I know that it, like, I don't know, it just really, like, brought me down, because I'm, like, usually a very happy, enthusiastic person, and last year was probably the worst year of my life, because I was hanging out with the wrong crowd. I got into trouble a lot. I skipped school a lot. All that stuff. The end of grade 10, so May, I think it was, this thing happened. The thing I'm talking about is my friends at the time, my ex-friends at the time, they made a group chat, and they made a group chat just about me, just to diss me and, like, just kind of like cyberbully, but not say directly to me. So my friend Bennett, him and I made up, and he told me about this group chat. And I just want you to know, I was completely clueless the whole time that it was happening. I thought we were cool. Like, I thought the whole friend group and I were cool. Like, I was completely clueless. But apparently they did this on their own time. So, yeah, when I found out, I was crying. I'm going to be completely honest. I broke down in tears, and that is when my parents finally realized, like, this is, like, serious, and I actually have depression, and I think everyone in high school has some kind of depression. But this depression led me to wanting to think about hurting myself, killing myself, because I don't know, like, everyone hated me, so I didn't see a point in living. And my parents kept me home for 2 weeks. Throughout those 2 weeks, new evidence came up that the police and my parents found, that there were death threats and rape threats, etc., made in that group chat. So my parents kept me home. They didn't want me to go to school. They didn't think it was safe for me to go to school. So I stayed home for 2 to 3 weeks, which was great, by the way, because I got to sleep in, like, yeah. But the police got brought in, and the police even said for me not to go to school for a little bit. So I said, sure. Everyone in that group chat got warnings. I went back to school after 2-3 weeks, and the group chat was, Facebook, like, did something, like, made sure that the group chat, like, got, like, deleted and stuff. And so I went back to school, and the hardest part was seeing them around the school. I myself did not feel safe, but I still went because I needed to catch up on things that I missed. I saw them around the halls, and they were making glares they were giving me glares, and I know they were saying some stuff, and, like, that's okay, like, fine, whatever, that was in the past. They did some other things, but I'm not going to say what they did. Anyways, so then summer came around. That was, like, a great summer, just because I wasn't friends with them, right? I wasn't really friends with them anymore. So I didn't have that much drama in my life. So I worked that summer. So that summer, I worked for a day camp, and that was great because that is actually something I really, really want to do when I'm older, which is work with children, either at a school or at a day camp. So then, I think it was a week before school, and I had contact with one of the girls that was in the group chat, and I told her I'm so sorry for last year. I didn't want that to happen. Like it just went to an extreme like level and stuff. And she matured over the summer. She dumped her druggy boyfriend, and then we hung out at her place, and we got to catch up. And then a week into school, her, me, her, a guy that she was with, and one of the other girls that was in the group chat, we all went to the mall. We went to see a movie, we hung out, and we all apologized to each other. So now it's grade 11, and it's the second semester, and all of us are now friends again, so it is great. There is not that much drama going around in the group. If there is drama happening, then we all go tell each other, you know, too much drama. So that is basically on how I got bullied and stuff. And I mean, I know that there is going to be a lot more, and I know that even though grade 11 is going perfectly fine for me, I'm not hearing anything. So I am fine. This year, I don't know if there's going to be anything happening. It's really, personally, I don't care anymore. I'm used to it, and I know that's bad, but I'm actually used to it. I didn't know exactly why I was being bullied and why I was being victimized. And I guess there is no exact reason why you're being victimized, but I always thought that maybe it was the way I looked, maybe it was the way, like, I talk, maybe it's my personality, like, maybe I'm too enthusiastic and outgoing and bubbly and stuff. Or maybe I even thought maybe it's just because I was in foster care and everyone just, like, was scared of me or something. But, you know, I don't think that's the reason. Like I said before, I think there must have been something going on in their lives which made them decide to do that stuff to me. That was basically my bullying experience, and I'm happy now that all of us are cool. We're friends again. I'm going to admit, there is some drama in this group, so there is some things going on in the group. But you know what friend group doesn't have drama? Like, at least it isn't as, like, much of drama like it was last year, so I'm happy about that. I'm getting away from drama. Yeah, so that was the end of my story time video, and I really, really hope you liked it. And I really hope that I can connect with all of you, and I really want to hear your guys' story. So if you feel like you want to share a story, or if you want to talk to someone, I'll put my email down below, and that's my business email. So I'll put that down below in the description, and you can email me, and we can have a conversation. We could start a friendship, you know? But if you don't feel comfortable emailing me and you're still being bullied, I 100% advise you to go see a counselor, go see a guidance counselor at your school. Because I know holding in everything will really bring you down, and I don't really want to see anyone else being bullied. And I know bullying happens everywhere, but I really don't want to see anyone else be bullied. And I don't want to see you guys hurting yourself at all. And I have some friends who are depressed and who do have these feelings, and I try to help them through it. And you know what? I can get through some places. The guidance counselor can help in some places, but really, all in all, if you do not feel comfortable talking to anyone, please go visit the Kids Help Phone website, and please call them, because they save lives. And you don't even have to tell your name, all right? It's completely anonymous, and I just really, really advise you guys to go seek help from them. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. comment down below what you want my next video to be. I failed the challenge, as I explained in my vlog, which the challenge was to post 2 videos every single day, but I failed that challenge because I didn't post every single day. But I was really busy. So I'm going to be posting, I plan to post Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and sometimes on weekends. But who knows, maybe I'll post for a whole week straight. Who knows? But I have to come up with more ideas on videos. So anyways, thank you for watching. I think I already said that, but please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and let's get my subscribers up to 6K again like it was on my last channel. Also, in the description below, like I said, I will link the Kids Helpline website, their phone number. And I'll also list all my social medias, so please go follow my social media accounts. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!
This kitten got your tongue tied in knots, I see. Spit it out, 'cause I'm dying